Hi there, I'm Tommy Ferris from Ignition Fitness, and welcome to the second of 7 introductory videos we've put together to give you a better idea of some of the things we do here at Ignition Fitness and why we do them. In this installment, we're going to be looking at the most basic running fundamentals. Before we start running, it's very important that we know exactly how we should be running. So what we're going to start out with here are 3 of the most basic fundamentals of proper running form. It's these basics we want to keep in mind when we're doing the more advanced drills that are coming up in this video series. If we can master these basics, those more advanced techniques will be that much easier. So the very first thing we want to look at is proper body position. So we want to be leaning forward slightly from the ankles with our body in line. We want our heels to come up off the ground, but we don't want to be loading all of our weight onto our toes. And a good way to know what proper body position is we want to be on the ball of our foot or midfoot. And a good way to know that is imagine someone is standing in front of you, and if you're leaning forward, you just want to be on the edge of feeling like you're about to fall over. So the second thing that we want to be focusing on is our proper arm position. We want to be able to use our arms to create momentum to help carry us forward. And to do that, we're going to keep our arms at about a 90-degree angle and swing forward and back, moving our hands from cheek to cheek. We want to clench a loose fist and keep our hands and shoulders relaxed and swing from your shoulder. Our arms guide our movement, so the better your arms move, the better your legs move. And we want to keep our torso nice and quiet, and the only movement that we want is we want our arms to be swinging. We don't want our bodies to be swinging our arms. The third thing that we want to be focusing on is proper foot strike position. Now we basically want our foot to land right on the ball of our foot or midfoot, which is the area right between the toes and the arch. And another thing we want to be focusing on is we want to make sure that in our running position, our toes are hitting the ground slightly behind our knee. Because a lot of times what will happen is people that are new to running, when they start, they land with their heel in front of their knee. And that's basically like hitting the brakes every time your foot hits the ground. Now you also want to keep your head up and your shoulders relaxed and looking forward. All right, so now that we have the basics down, we can start getting into some strides and drills, and that's what we're going to be looking at in our next video.